Hi everyone, it's Nicy-ow with you again, and today I'm gonna show you my one more Fischer Random Chess. I played as black. I don't play modest, I grab center and space. By this move I increase activity of my queen. White is ahead in development. It is better to add queens on d3 square, because it helps white to develop one more piece on a convenient square, while I don't have developed pieces. I'm planning to avoid exchange. I chose this square for two reasons. First one, it prevents white knight is on e1 square from development, because it protects a g2 pawn. Second reason is my queen is protected by my bishop now, and if its queens exchange on g5 square, then my bishop will come to c1 h6 diagonal. White insists on exchange. If white wants to exchange, they should exchange himself. And I'm going to continue development of my pieces. In order to choose which piece, I was reasoning like this. My bishops can play from their squares. Lines for them are opened. But it is hard to develop rooks, because minor pieces prevent the rooks from development. The bishops can be moved onto convenient square by one move, but knights aren't able to move so fast. Moreover, knights on the edge of the board, so I decided to develop my knights first. My bishop goes to g5 now. It is not right to return back to d8. So I remove my bishop in order that it can influence both wings. And I left f6 square free for my knight. White is developing too. I choose e6 square for my light square bishop, so that white's bishop wouldn't be developed on g4 square. White has developed his dark squared bishop. I'm developing my second knight and influence central squares. White's intention is to exchange his knight for my light squared bishop. I thought that chess position is opened. There is a fight on both flanks, so my bishop is stronger than his knight. I need to save it, so I remove my bishop from attack. White helps me to get rid of my knight. I was planning to exchange one of my knight, because really f6 square is not a good place for my knight, and I would like to exchange it. My opponent has already lost a lot of tempos to exchange his knight as a result. Exchange knight for his knight helps me to win tempos. I will occupy the only open file with my rook faster. I'm developing my rook and occupying open file. I don't let my opponent to put his rook on f file. The exchange of white's dark square bishop for my knight is not favorable for white, because I will get my rook on the second rank through f2 square. If white lets me exchange my knight for his bishop on e2, then I can double my rooks and get onto weak f1 square without difficulty. It is passive move. There is no any improvements and maybe even deterioration. I exchanged my knight for the light square bishop and destroyed the defender of f1 square. I'm attacking a knight and threatening to take it. My rooks are connected now. My opponent attacks my bishop and threatening just to take it. But if white would play bishop takes a7 pawn, I play b6. White protects bishop, and I would play my king goes to b7, and I threaten to win a piece for 2 pawns by move a7 pawn goes to s6. My opponent played knight went to d5 square. I took the pawn. It is deflection and overloading the rook. The rook cannot take my bishop because of mate. So for example, and it's mate. So my opponent played pawn goes to f3. I protected my a7 pawn via x-ray. I'm kicking away opponent's knight. The white's knight occupies a favorable position. After knight's retreat, I'm going to exchange on e3, and then white will have double pawns, which I will try to take. Opponent decided himself to exchange on f2, so now I can get my rook on the second rank. I protected my bishop and pawn. Exchange here. I connected my rooks on f-file. My intention is to double my rooks on a second rank and take white's pawns. It is a mistake. White offers to exchange his only active rook. Of course, I exchanged my rook for his rook, and then I took weak f5 pawn. White loses this rook endgame because of unfortunate position of his rook and king. So white resigned here. That's all. Bye everyone.